مش هيتسمع.
Why is it so?
وای مگه اسم ندارو خوراک دپاره. وای مگه اسم ندارو خوراک دپاره.
You know, it's pretty bad when the Taliban has to give you back, has to return you. Actually, that could be a true story. Can you imagine? I don't think even the Taliban would put up with Harry and Meghan Markle's BS. I mean, I just thought it was funny. By the way, that little thing was put by Gertie. She's on TikTok. I just don't know how to link stuff, so go to TikTok and look at her. But I just thought it'd be fun to make fun of them. We have now Harry talking to this very, very renowned, I think he's a psychologist, has written books, and actually it's very upsetting because it shows me, I used to like this guy. I'm not even going to say his name because I don't want to give him any publicity, but he's just doing this spare thing with Harry. But get this, people have to pay to listen to it, like a lot of money, to hear him talk about a book that he claims he had it ghost written for positivity, to be something positive in people's life, while trashing, lying, and slandering the ones nearest and dearest to him. I heard this somewhere. I wish I could remember where. Those are my baby plants, by the way. Can you see that? You know, I heard it said somewhere that people will treat you the way they feel about you, not how they say, but not their action, not their words, but they will treat you the way they really feel about you. Let me explain with that. It's like when somebody says I love you, but they beat you up, or when a friend says, oh, I love you, but then they go trash you behind your back, or when you have a family member and they go and lie on national television about you and your country. So when Harry and Meghan go and say that they love these people and they're doing this for something positive, but their actions are not positive, are they? They're not loving actions, are they? So Harry's actions and Meghan Markle's actions indicate that they hate people. They hate their family. They hate their so-called loved ones. They really do, because their actions state so. When Harry says that UK will always be his home, and at the same time he goes and trashes home, there's a disconnect, because how he really feels is shown through his actions. How, not his words. I can tell anybody I love you forever. You know, I can tell them that. I can tell them I love you forever, but then I go and beat them, I mistreat them and everything. And the thing with narcissists, the narcissist people, is when they know that you're onto them, what they do, or that you pose a threat to their lives and defamation, they will annihilate you. They will discredit you. They will try to discredit you, smear you. So when you come out and say, you know what, you're a liar, you're this and you're that, your credibility is already gone. Which is, and it's, señorita, vení para acá, venga para acá, vení para acá, Siri. Siri, vení. No. And like this. A ver, Siri, para allá. Because I want people to see you your best. Dame un besito. Look at her little paw. Espérate, gorda. Espérate, mi gordita. Siri, mira. Hola. Isn't she cute, guys? But she's a bit naughty. Yeah, she's a bit naughty. No, ay, Siri, me tenés toda sucia. So, you know, and I was thinking a little bit about this, because Harry's taking questions, submitting questions. You have to submit the questions, pay for it, and hope that they will answer your question. But it's not like there's going to be a live communication interaction. No. They will choose the questions. They will choose the questions that he will answer. But there's no comeback. Do you know what I mean? It's very typical of a narcissist to control the environment, to have absolute control over everything they say, everything or anybody says. Because they know that in a free environment, their bullshit will be called out. This is why I'm so looking forward to the depositions, because they're not going to be in a controlled environment. They're going to be separate, and they're going to be grilled. I mean, depositions can go on for hours, guys. So, and Harry and Meghan, contrary to popular belief, are not smart. Meghan Markle is not a smart person. Harry, even less so. This is why Meghan Markle saw him and she saw he's dumber than I am. He is dumber than I am. But it's really, really interesting that this gentleman, this very world-renowned guy, this is for money, clearly, is sitting down with Harry. It really, it's like principles and morals are not there, because the guy that he's talking to, this psychologist that he's talking to, he's not stupid. He's very smart. He's actually teaches in Canada and gives speeches in Canada and stuff like that. But it goes to show what money can do. Siri, Beni, Siri, Beni Goda. I have to put her on a diet, guys. I overindulge her. But anyways, it goes to show how terrible things are. People don't have. Why doesn't he have Jordan B. Peterson there? Because Jordan B. Peterson would trash his ass. Narcissist people, they control. They need to be in absolute control of the environment they're in. They need to control the people, and in order to do that, they isolate it. This is why free speech is not even an option for Harry, or like Q&A is not even an option for Harry. It's actually pretty terrible if you think about it. It's actually very, very bad. And people, I was thinking a lot, guys, because, I'm going to start talking about other things here, because I think we all share a lot of things in common. But before I go on, I want to tell you guys something. I really, really do appreciate you following me and sharing my videos, sharing my opinions, or even disagreeing with my opinions I love to engage in debate. I really do. So when you guys leave me comments that are like well thought out and reasoned and everything else, I like it. And you guys were truly my lifeline in Norway when I was battling my 7th trial for my ex-husband. So yeah, now I'm missing my son. But so I do want to thank you guys, because you've been through so much with me. You've been there, so I really appreciate it. Even though I don't know any of you, talking to this, I didn't even think I was doing a YouTube thing. I didn't even know what the hell that was. Siri, I swear to God, Siri, if you could see what she's doing. Ay, hartate la chinela, pues anda, cométela. Look, vaya para allá, vaya traer la chinela. So, it meant the world to me. So, I want to say that because gratitude is very important. So, thank you. Siri, I swear, I'm sorry, guys, but you know how I am. But yeah, gratitude is very important. And I think it's very underrated. But yes, so going back to Harry and Meghan Markle, in the sense that, I was thinking about Samantha Markle. I was thinking about Mr. Markle. I was thinking about many things. One thing that it's annoying the hell out of me, or about this whole situation, all this is the lost opportunity. Hey, señora, ahora sí, venga para acá. Siri, dame la chinela. I swear to God. is the missed opportunity, in the sense that they had so much potential to do good. And Harry and Meghan are a perfect example of when evil people are given a chance, a platform, or an opportunity. They show their true colors. And this is what Harry and Meghan Markle have done with that missed opportunity. Yeah, yeah. Do you guys want City? Do you guys want her? I sort of got, because right now she's being really evil. Can you hear her? Can you hear her? Nana, vení para acá. Que te vea la gente como sos. Let people see your true self. If you guys could see her, I could eat her up. I swear to God, as naughty as she is, I could eat her up because she's so beautiful. There's such a missed opportunity. I have to do this because City's in the way here. And it is such a shame. I keep telling you guys that I'm a nobody because I really am not. I'm just a woman, who started talking to you guys. And I try to do as much as I can. All these plants that you see behind here, I have about 8,000 more at the farm. It's like each little tree hopefully will give me enough income. But when I'm doing this, I'm thinking, one of my main drivers is because I want to do stuff, like help people, the school, everything. It's just, and I don't have a platform. I really don't. I mean, this is nothing. But Harry and Meghan Markle had a huge platform. And what did Meghan do? The minute she got a platform, first with the Suits thing, she started having a Sayonara Sarah party because her minor recurring role in a big cable TV show shot in Canada, she suddenly was too good for regular clothing that queens, princesses, and duchesses wear. So she gave it away to the less fortunate, being her friends. And with the TIG, she didn't really do much. She saw going to Ghana or something like that, or any causes, she sees them as an opportunity to elevate herself to make more money for fame. Then when she got the royal platform, access to the royal platform, what did she do? She started back briefing the press about her disabled sister and to trash her own father. The men that she said had worked 75 hours, given sweat, blood, and tears to give her everything she wanted. Because it's in black and white, guys. It's in black and white there, where she says that when she's talking to Jason Kanoff, when she says, I back briefed the press on my sister, and yet they still allow her to speak. Remember censorship? They need to be in control. So to me, what really bothers me is that opportunity, the missed opportunity. You know what I would have done had I been Meghan Markle? I would have had my sister front and center. I would have had all my black relatives. I would have had my white relatives. I would have championed MS because Samantha is severely disabled with MS. I would have championed the MS thing. I would have brought my sister, along, because Samantha Markle was a good sister at the time. Now she has every right to be pissed off. And, I would have championed causes on how to bring the United States closer to England, things, like championing for the theater. The Queen made her a patron of the theater and arts. I would have championed that, bring unknown talent or indie movies from this that are not very shown in the States, and that maybe show them in the UK, feature, make like a link between BAFTA and the Oscars, whatever. Create theater for the disabled, whatever. For pets. Wait one sec. City? Yeah, for pets. Look at that pet over there. City, mira. Caseta de la mamá. Never mind that pet. She's not a pet. She's my daughter. But I would have done so much. There was such wasted opportunity. And I was listening to Don Lemon, who I really dislike. But he touched on a point that Meghan Markle, when she was talking to Mariah Carey, she said that she had been treated like a mixed woman, never like a black one. So she had privilege. She had privilege. And I mean, if a black woman, if the United Kingdom treats a black woman like they treated Meghan Markle, I'm going to identify as a black woman now. I'll tell you why. I want to get at least £1 million on clothing allowance. I want to get a royal title. I want to get treatment bodyguards. Everything I want. I want to be treated with deference. You know, I want to be spoiled. I want to have a whole PR department helping me out. That's how Meghan Markle was treated by the monarchy, by the United Kingdom, with lots of love. But of course, you know, I don't know why she had to go on and lie and lie and lie and lie. You know, if she had told lies in the past, she should have stopped, gotten her family together and said, you know what, this is what's happening. But what happens with a narcissist is that they don't want they don't want to let go of those lies because they never want to admit that they are wrong or they have wronged people. So this morning I woke up very philosophical because I've been watching the Murdoch thing, you know. I got to tell you, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Murdoch thing. It is really troubling because the DNA in the nails of Maggie, the lady that was killed, does not match neither Paul nor Alex Murdoch. Number one. Number two, there was no blood spatter in his shirt. The policeman lied in order to get him a grand jury to indict him. It's been confirmed that there was no blood spatter at all on his thing. He was too tall for the line of firing. You know, when you're firing, it's the angle because he's a tall guy, so it looks like it would have been a 5'2" guy, at between 5'2" to 5'4" guy who shot. Even if he's gone on his knees to shoot, if he's gone on his knees, it would be too short for that because some people said, oh, well, he kneeled down. No, no. So there's no blood spatter, the DNA in the nails, and also the hair, because apparently Maggie was holding on to brown hair. And we know that all those boys were really ginger. So that's pretty bad. He had no motive because he loved his son. There were 2 types of rifles used, so you would put at least 2 shooters. There were tire tracks everywhere that apparently there were a few trucks that came in. And the police did a terrible job. You know, they really did a terrible job. And, you know, there was a lot of people who wanted Paul dead because of, you know, Mallory Beach thing. So it's going to be a nail biter. But we'll see. But anyways, I'm sorry it took a detour. But I was looking, I've been watching this thing a whole night. And I've been thinking about the missed opportunities. How this man had such everything handed to him in a platter because he came from wealth, generational things were handed down to him. And what does he do? In order to keep up that way of life, he lied, he cheated, he did everything, but yet he still loved his family. But Harry and Meghan Markle, I was thinking, what if Archie and Lily, if they exist, turn on them, disagree with them? If you disagree with a narcissist, they will find a way to slay you, which is what Harry and Meghan Markle are doing. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen in that deposition? Do you think that the Taliban would have returned Harry and Meghan Markle? I think they would. Do you think that Harry is right to be doing that thing about despair? He really, you know, it's really baffling to me how he thinks that Despair, the book, is a hit that helps people. How can he not see that it's a piece of shit that is filled with lies, that a lot of those lies have been called out? He's absolutely misogynistic. Does he not understand he's a misogynistic pig? How he talks about mounting women, how he talks about Rebecca Brooks, how he talks about Catherine. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think he's right? please, because I'm very, very confused. And do leave me your thoughts on the Murdoch thing, because I'm also about that. But it's just such a wasted opportunity, Harry and Meghan. This is what happened when individuals with no substance, with nothing good to offer, are given a chance to do something positive. I mean, how can I be planting plants? And trust me, it's a lot of work. I'll be doing videos about this, how from the beginning to the end. And how can I be thinking I have to plant papayas and grow stuff to help people? And Harry and Meghan Markle have this huge platform and only think of helping themselves. And I'm not shooting my own horn, but it's just, it is funny. It is really funny, like there's a saying in Spanish, God gives bread to those with no teeth. Because they can't chew it. It's hard to chew bread, with no teeth. So they had every opportunity. Do you think that they've wasted that opportunity? I mean, what do you guys think?